Hey, so here is your deadlift and your Romanian deadlift, okay? So with your deadlift, there's a lot going on. We want to make sure that our form is really good on this. So I'm going to go over the basics so that you have a good understanding of how this needs to be accomplished. When we get to the end of teaching the deadlift, I'll show you the Romanian deadlift variation, which is a simple add-on to explain. So your deadlift is a total body exercise, and you want to be very strong and very anatomically in line when you do this, because if not, you put yourself at risk for injury. So the first thing you need to understand is your foot placement. So my foot placement wants to be halfway under the bar, and I don't mean halfway between the front of my ankle and my toes. I mean halfway on my foot. So here, all right? So I'm positioning myself under the bar. My legs are maybe an inch or two from the bar, not so far away that when I come down I don't contact the bar. All right, I want to have a little bit of contact with the bar when I come down into that starting position. So you'll notice that my legs are just about hip width apart, a little wider. Toes are turned out for balance, right? So from here, as you're positioned, you want to come into a squat and grab the bar just outside of your legs, all right? So nice strong grip on the bar just outside of your legs. That's your starting position, all right? Now, when I go to lift this weight, I need to make sure that my butt stays below my shoulders, all right? So big mistake that people make is they get into this position and they either try to lift with a rounded back and shoulders, or they raise their butt up before they pick the weight up, all right? That's not where we want to be. So when we're here, we first want to get those shoulder blades back, and we want to drop our butt low, all right? From here, pull your belly button in really tight to your spine so you have a nice, strong, flat back, all right? So I'm here. This is my starting position, and when I drive, I'm driving straight up with the bar coming up my legs and locking out my pelvis at the top. So it looks like this. Okay. Good position. Drop my butt. Scapula come back. Drive up. As I start to come up, lock forward. Notice my shoulders are still back. As I come down, notice my butt sticks out, and I drop to the floor. At no time do I lean forward and drop the weight. If I lean forward and drop the weight would be way out here, all right, away from me. That is not where you want the weight to be. The weight wants to go straight up and down. If the weight does not go straight up and down, if you lean forward like this, you're putting yourself in peril of a very bad back injury, okay? So, again, feet under the bar. Bar is halfway between the toes and the heel, all right? Weight is in the heels, legs just wider than hip width, toes are turned out for balance. Get a good grip just outside of your legs butt drops and shoulders come back, and you drive all in one fluid motion. So it looks like this. Lock out the pelvis at the top to go down. You start to stick the butt out. And you're here. Okay, so be careful coming down. Come down in control or it'll rip your kneecaps off. We don't want any kneecap rippage. That's not good. But notice everything up top was nice and flat, nice and neutral back. Shoulders are back the whole time. And my butt never raised high to put my back flat, all right? Now from here, if you want to do the Romanian deadlift version, essentially you deadlift the weight and at the top is where the difference is, okay? Instead of doing reps where you go all the way to the floor, when you've got the weight here, you bring that butt out and you come forward until you get a nice stretch in your hamstring, and then you drive back up through. Okay, so I'll do the rep so you can see what it looks like. Okay, line yourself up, good grip, butt down, shoulders back, drive, lock out the pelvis. So from here, butt comes back, weight comes down, big stretch in my hamstrings, lift it up. Butt back, big stretch in my hamstrings, lift it up. You go down, to wherever you feel nice stretch in those hamstrings, hinge up, lock out the pelvis. All right, and when you're ready to be done, you just finish the exercise. Okay, I hope this was useful for you. Hope you understand. If you got any questions, you know where to find me.